Many people really want to do such things, but they end up when they are conned by a lot of people, and they end up doing things that are not on the standard. Today, I want to tell you one of the importances that you're going to benefit in this venture if you do something like this, something similar to this, or something more than this. You know, when you're going to do zero grazing, there are some things that you have to put much emphasis on. That is the cow comfort. If this cow is comfortable and it sleeps in a place where it is feeling comfortable, and you give it enough feeds, that cow is going to really give you much produce. Regarding, for example, if you know that you brought a good animal, and that animal is giving you a capacity of certain milk, when you observe a decrease in that milk production, just know that your cow is having certain stress. And many of the stress that are caused in such a business, they are because of the poor housing that you guys give to these animals. These animals, they also like to be in such environments, in an organized environment. And these workers you see that can work on your farm, they also need an organized system that will help them to be cleaning that environment for the cows, to also be to have something that is organized. So that is why we say, if you have such an organized system, then you're going to do something that is really very wonderful. This is a calf's pen. You know, comfort is so very important when you're doing such structures, and we put much more emphasis on the comfortability, because comfortability will bring optimal production as well as efficiency in running this business. Now our calves will be sleeping here, they will be exercising from here, like moving, doing what, and we shall be putting what they can feed on in these feeding troughs. So this is the gentleman that will be taking care of this, and I'm very sure that he's going to really handle this project with care. And I do believe by the time we come back here, when the cows are already available, you'll be seeing a smooth flow of the work, and you'll be seeing really when the activities are taking place well. The components of a cattle structure or a dairy structure: we have the calf's pen, as you've seen it there. We have the sleeping area for the mothers, that is the section. We have the feeding area. This is the one, as you see, they will be feeding from here. We also have where they will be milking our cows from. Don't forget about the drainage system. We don't want you to come here when you're hearing or you're smelling a lot of very many nasty smell because of hygiene. So you have to maintain hygiene very well, and you have to make sure that you drain all of this water from the calf's pen. It moves up to the drainage point. Even here, when you be sweeping, doing what, you have to make sure that everything is drained there. It is from the drainage point that you're going to start removing all of those dung, and you put it in the plantation. You show them the plantation. Actually, it is very nice. So, Mister, have you got it well? Yes. This is where they'll be feeding. They stand from there, they sleep that side. We are on a zero grazing system. Our calves will also be enjoying their comfort from here. This is the drainage point. Since we also do crop production, we are making sure that all the products that will be coming from here, it will be so helpful to us who are doing crop production. So all things that will be coming from this point, they will be taken into the plantations such that we can also increase the fertility of the soil as well as the growth and nice produce that will be coming from that side. So guys, welcome back. If you're still watching our video and you've reached this stage, please don't forget to tap that subscribe button and the notification bell, because we decided to serve you. You are our bosses. Now, a quick one. Are you seeing the gradient that is here? This will help these people who will be taking care, like this gentleman here, who will be taking care of these cows. When a cow urinates, it means this ground here has to be cleaned well. The urine will drain to the other trench and it goes to the drainage point. So it is very crucial. You people who are really constructing such houses, you have to put a note, a very serious note on that, because if you don't do that, you will enter a dairy farm, or you will enter a dairy structure and you see a lot of stagnation, stagnant water and the else, and you'll be cautioning these guys, yet it was because of someone who built such things. So please, if you need such services, it is us that you have to entrust that business, because we know what we are doing. You can look at this, where these animals will be sleeping. The reason why we try to put iron sheets on the sides, you know, this place is an open area, meaning there is a lot of wind that comes. If that wind is too much, it can also affect our dairy cows. So that is why we decided at least to make sure that we protect our dairy cows from getting such challenges, and they sleep in an environment that is really well protected. We shall be putting the mattresses for them. We shall be showing you the mattress, the cow mattress, and your cow will really be feeling okay. You come with me this side. The plan of this farm, we are going to be expanding. It is having an option of expansion. That's why you're seeing that there, but we shall be expanding to this side until the number of the cows, of the animals that we will want to keep at the moment. So now, this is the milking parlor. It is somehow quite simple, but it's going to be improved by the time. So that is why it is looking like that. If you come into here, you know, space utilization is also a very key if you're doing these things. That's why we say that you do something that is on a small piece of land, yet you're earning a lot. I discourage people who keep dairy cows in rural areas. The reason why the milk price might be so low, and you end up putting a lot of money in the labor, putting a lot of money in the feeds, yet the milk is not giving you the amount of money that really will make you to break even. So that is why we emphasize, if you're in urban center like this gentleman that is here, then that is okay, meaning you can break even when you're selling those cows of yours. For instance, he's going to keep 4 cows here, to start with 4 cows. If each cow is going to be giving him like 20 liters per day, that means he can collect like 80 liters per day, and maybe the 10 can help at the farm and they sell off 70 liters. You see, 70 liters can really do a difference and can help in running the day-to-day activities. And it is a caution also. If you have, for example, this farm is having the goats, is also doing goats on zero grazing, but you know the goat business, the money cannot come so quickly. So you need to do such certain businesses that will be giving you money either daily or quarterly. Then the goats can come into a yearly. They can give you money for a year, and you see that you really get something. So instead of doing goats as a main project, then you can also put certain projects like poultry or dairy, like this client of ours here, and you do something that is really very nice. So yes, this might be your first video that you've watched about our dairy projects, but we have a lot of video on this channel whereby you can see different designs, our different projects that we have done. So please, we shall be leaving links for those videos, and you watch and you really love the work. Maybe it can give you an eye-opener, and you know that this is the right time that you can start this business. Thank you guys. If you need these services, please, our contacts are there, and we shall be waiting to serve you. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day. Meet in the next video.